Welcome to the Link Ad Radio Show. Your boy Link Ad Reefy. Another episode, man. I was gone for a minute. I'm back at it. You're the most annoying in the game right now. You know what I mean? They tell you like it is. I know you don't want to hear it. I'm like that parent that talk to the kid. You know what I mean? About the wrongdoing that they doing. They don't want to hear it, man. It is what it is. But let's get into, you chow mein eating niggas that just can't stay away from the garbage. You niggas that love that Chinese food, man. Let's get into that tonight, man. The alleged boycott, I guess it's in certain states, certain areas where they boycott. Because I don't think where I'm from, those Chinese stores is losing business, man. Those hair stores is losing business. You know what I'm saying? I think, people still doing business, man. I'm seeing a lot of videos, though, that's showing people, showing different Asian establishments shut down. I guess it's in other cities, man. Where this whole thing stem from? It stemmed from, what was the guy named, babe? What was the guy name? See how shit go? I forgot his name already, man. And that's how it really be in real time. The guy that killed the 14-year-old kid. I'm hearing he killed two other people too. I got to research that. Because I don't know about that. Oh man, I don't know about that. But yeah, man. If you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. You feel me? A lot of people, they don't care. They like, I gotta get my Chinese food. I gotta eat my Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? We got our bills in the building. They like, I gotta have my Chinese food. I always call it like savages in the pursuit of happiness. It's like, we want what we want to be happy, man. We gotta stand for something, though. I seen, like I said, on TikTok, there's a lot of video footage of people that's really standing on business, allegedly. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. They boycotting and shit, which is great, man. A lot of Asians is mad. They say they bad at it. Who's not mad at black people in America? We just got a natural, I don't know, we got something natural about us that just make everybody jealous, man. You know what I'm saying? You could be a bum and come somewhere and all the attention is on you. They claim we don't pose a threat, but the statistics is showing different. The evidence is showing different, man. Why is we so much hated? You know what I mean? And it's the black dollar, though. I didn't do recent research of how much is the black dollar worth right now. I know it's in the trillions right now. You know what I'm saying? It's in the trillions right now. So We don't need deaths to happen for the black dollar to unite. We just need awareness. And the footage I'm gonna play, I hope tonight is gonna bring the awareness of the black dollar and show y'all that we don't even gotta work for, you know, the oppressors. Because that's what they is. It don't matter, you know, if they white, Asian, anybody targeting a black community is oppressors. You know what I mean? All we gotta do is buy from each other, man. You know, I just found out that you can't even get a beauty salon, a beauty supply chain store if the beauty stores around your area don't all come to agreement that they want to give you supplies, distribute, you know, supplies to you. They could just block you out and don't give you business. But you know, like my girl said, the answer to that is there were black people that make beauty supplies. That's easy. We make the beauty, we make beauty supplies. So deal with each other. But that's our problem. We don't want to deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? They worked on us so good, we got a natural hate towards each other where we don't want to see each other come up. Not knowing if we help each other out, all of us will come up. You know what I'm saying? And they know that. Everybody else know that. That's why they in so bad and invest in billions, you know, the segregators with one another though. You know what I mean? Play some footage, man. But look at some of these stores across America. These Asian stores, you know what I'm saying, that's losing money. Look at this shit.
Hey y'all, Miss B back again at another beauty supply store. And listen, I'm seeing all these sales. I saw 50% off, 75% off. And why is that? Because we are not up in there, y'all. I walked through this gigantic beauty supply store and the aisles were empty on a Saturday. We are doing it, y'all. Now, one thing I did notice though is that I saw a few black men in this store, which I was surprised by. But I know that y'all need your wave caps and your wave brushes and your clippers and all of that. I would only ask, please, let's all lock in. There are black-owned beauty supply stores in most areas. So guys, let's get on this. I know that y'all were concerned about whether or not the women were going to follow through, and we are following through, y'all. So we need everybody to lock into this transfer of wealth, this blackout. We got this, y'all. We are doing it, and we need to do it together. So I love y'all. We are doing this thing, and I'm so proud.
Crazy, man. I peeped that. You peeped that? Black man in there, like, yo, there's some niggas in there shopping. I know y'all need y'all do rags and clippers, but you ain't sure what nigga. You should have put the camera on them there. Don't do that. Don't do that, miss. Yeah, man, but there's videos out there of them stores empty, man. You know, is you still, hey, Bills, is you still ordering Chinese food? Because I know you was you know, when we was in the studios and shit, you was a chicken chow mein type dude, you know. You still ordering that dog meat? That bourbon dog meat? I mean, if you do, you do. Don't be ashamed, you know. Some people, you know, as savages in the pursuit of happiness can't control, you know, they hunger, you know, for foul treats, no matter what grain they go against. So, you know, at the end of the day, you're your own man. You know, you like Chinese food, takeout, number one kitchen. I know you're a fan of them chicken wings over there. Is it hard for you to resist the temptation of ordering Chinese food? When you order Chinese food and they bring it to your house, do you feel some kind of shame? Do you look both ways before you snatch the bag out of his hand? Let me know. Let me know in the comments, man. Um, it's interesting though because if it wasn't for black people, you know, fighting for certain rights, they say the Chinese people wouldn't even, or the Asian people wouldn't even be in the situation they in the black neighborhoods. You know, at one point they was in the same boat, but people saying that, they integrated with the Europeans, had babies, and they gave them certain positions, and that's when they like really like got on their bullshit, man. I'm gonna let her tell it though. Look at this.
An Asian content creator got on this here internet wearing what can only be described as a Black American starter kit and decided to tell Black people that our money doesn't matter. Okay. According to him, Black people need Asian-owned businesses more than Asian-owned businesses need Black people. A boycott wouldn't move anything. The loss wouldn't register. Our dollars don't count. Now, this might just be me, but if I genuinely believed that somebody's money didn't matter, I don't think I'd spend my afternoon making a video about it. So naturally, I went looking at the history, because this conversation isn't really about just one video, right? The very second that Black people start talking economics, where our money goes, who profits from it, who builds wealth off our communities, people get uncomfortable. That same discomfort doesn't appear when other groups do the same thing. Every immigrant community that's come to this country has done it. Jewish, Chinese, Korean, Italian, Indian, Armenian, pooling resources, building businesses, keeping their money inside their communities for as long as possible. Nobody finds that controversial, though. But what they fail to recognize is that we understood the same thing. We had to. After slavery, Black communities built banks, hospitals, insurance companies, schools, newspapers, whole business districts. The Greenwood neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma had 191 businesses. It had 2 schools, a hospital, and a library, all by 1921. They called it Black Wall Street. But on May 31st, 1921, a white mob attacked it. 2 days of looting, burning, and shooting. But it's us, right? We're the problem. 35 square blocks destroyed. More than 1,200 Black homes, businesses, schools, and churches, y'all, burned to the ground. World War I era planes dropped bombs from the sky on the Greenwood neighborhood. The official death toll was 36. But we know the estimates were around 300 Black people killed, murdered. The survivors were rounded up and held in internment camps in their own city. They were issued identification cards and couldn't leave without permission from a white supervisor. Insurance companies refused every claim. They had something called a riot clause. Not a single Black resident ever received financial assistance to rebuild. So when somebody gets on the internet and tells Black people that our money doesn't matter, I automatically think they're a dumbass. A racist dumbass. Corporations spend billions chasing Black consumers. Political campaigns spend millions trying to reach Black voters. Entire industries are built around marketing to Black communities. Our money matters. It mattered enough to burn a city for it in 1921. It mattered enough to redline neighborhoods for the next 50 years. It matters enough that every quarter, somebody's profit and loss statement depends on us showing up. Apparently our money matters right up until we start talking about where we want to spend it. Then all of a sudden it doesn't. Right? Nobody's entitled to Black customers. We spend our money where we want. That's how markets work. That's how capitalism works. That's how every other community inside this country operates. The fact that this becomes a controversy every time Black people say it out loud tells me that this was never about money. It was about leverage. And this country has been comfortable with Black spending. It's Black leverage that's always made them nervous. But if you know anything about me, you know I love a good challenge. Shop Black. Spend with your people. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. We gonna show you better than we can tell you. Invest in Black businesses. Build the community. Y'all, we are overdue.
Hating on your own people. That's why you ain't nowhere right now. You just bump. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait to go run and spend your money with the other motherfucker. Just straight bump. Straight up. And as soon as you giving your money right back to the devils. It could be a black store, right? And it could be an Arab store or a Chinese store across the street. They go to that store until the black business go out of business. You feel me? It's crazy, man. Oh, they bread tastes better on the sandwich. It's crazy. But that's crazy, like how the government bombed our shit, bro. It is like y'all, the government use government airplanes, army airplanes to bomb our shit, bro. Like that's how you that's how you know how powerful black unity is. You feel me? For us not to unite and get this money back, it's crazy. Like for real, man. It's crazy, man. Stop spending your money at Chow Mein store, man. I repeat, stop doing it, man. Let's get into some more of these videos and see how they feel, man. See what they talk about. See what the Asians talk about.
Stop supporting Asian-owned businesses is what I would say if I was fucking stupid.
They're real mad. Yeah, they
Cut Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well.
Go. We shut them down. Shut them down, bro. But then you always got the sellouts. You always got the black sellouts that always go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they run into a motherfucker culture vultures, they bring them to the cookout. Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit. Y'all just bring them to the cookout. All I'm going ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Lake Ave Radio Show, man. We back in business, man. We've been going for a minute, doing life things, handling business. We back to chop it up, man. Talk about some real issues, man. We like to cover things that everybody else don't want to cover, man. Without beating around the bush, man. All Bills, what's going on with your show, man? I ain't been on there in a while and shit, man. You gotta update me on what's going on about trending topics you got going on. I'm gonna hop on there and shit. Happy birthday. We got my nigga Nat in the building. Happy birthday, Nat. How was your birthday, man? Hope you enjoyed it. Your 50th birthday. Yeah, happy birthday to everybody that had a birthday this month. Hey, man, Junebug's birthday is the day after Hot Sauce birthday. They got like the same birthday. I forgot about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Sharonda in the building. Shout out to Sharonda. Oh yeah, but Sharonda, you spending your money at the Asian, getting your weaves and all that, your lashes and all that? Or you got black businesses that you go to and get your beauty supplies. I want to know, y'all. You know, hey babe, do you think it's more females, black females, that's giving these Asians business, or is it equal with males or females? Do you think it's more females or males that's giving them business? I think it's more females, right? It was an older lady, right? And she said, you know, she's natural, so she don't support them motherfuckers anyway. You know, her nails is natural, her hair is natural, so she said she really don't give a fuck about it. And she said they been had nasty attitudes anyway towards black people. So she refused to give them her business like that. You know what I mean? I think they feeling it now though, man. We need to do that to the Arabs too, man. You niggas see the Arabs got that Islam though. So niggas think they brothers. You feel me? But they the same way. They don't like black motherfuckers neither. You know what I'm saying? They all in the hood too. Ban them motherfuckers, get them out of there, and get their story. You feel me? And deal with your own people. That's the only way we gonna get up, man. But look what the brother had to say about, you know, the Asian situation, man. I'm here to spread a little knowledge on a certain situation we in, man, with that black dollar going, man. We got trillions of dollars, man. We could turn this whole shit around in 1 week, you feel me? Where everybody get money. Keep that in mind. Check this out.
Well. You know, and shout out to the sister who's doing some good recon, you know, in what they're saying about us as black people. So they're not apologetic about anything. They're just pissed off at you. Because how dare you, black people? So you remember we talked about last night about the collective self-esteem of black America and how black America for a very long time had this low self-esteem. That's why you beg for coalitions. You beg because you always wanted a friend. You always want a friend. If anybody just acknowledge you, you're like, oh my God, it's great. Right? And now what's happening and what I have been seeing happening, which is a beautiful thing, mind you. I ain't never need no friend. Your collective self-esteem is starting to raise. And when your collective self-esteem starts to raise, you're like, I don't need nobody. I'm good. Man, I got my community. What I need from them? Man, we got a whole $2 trillion that we make as a collective. Well, I don't need nothing from none of y'all. That's when you understand your power. That's when you understand your high collective self-esteem. Once you understand that you are the culture, not a culture, you're the culture. That's what also, like me, for example, you know why I don't worry about, oh man, maybe I do some stuff to maybe cross over and try to, I don't have to cross over crap. You know why I don't have to cross over anything? Because I am part of the culture. Everybody want to be a part of the culture. I don't have to go chase nobody else's culture. All these different countries throughout the world is copying my culture. We're not copying theirs.
The niggas don't even know.
Let's call it what it is. In a lot of these Asian countries, what hairstyles are they trying to do? Our hairstyles. What music are they trying to do? Our music. Look, K-pop comes directly from our music. They do hip hop. In Japan, they do all these different places. They doing us. We not doing them. We not walking around with no kimonos or nothing else over here in America. We are the trendsetters. We are the culture. And they get mad. Oh, black Americans think they're main characters because we are the main character. That's why a lot of you don't like us. And we're not even trying to be. That's the interesting part. We're not trying to be the main character. It's just in us to be the main character. Main character energy, whatever it is. Even the folks don't like that about us. That they got all this power and everything they have, and they still not the main character. They still looked at as lame. And the only time they even get halfway some acknowledgement is when they mimicking us. You can go all the way back to Elvis Presley, to whoever. They got to copy and mimic who we are because we are the culture. We are the salt of America. Take us away from America and you have nothing. And them folks can't stand us for that either. But they know they don't want us gone either. And see how the sisters talking about how some of them responding about they pissed off, but at the same time they like, well, when they gonna stop spend money with us? That's how the folks feel too. They are angry and upset with us all the time. But at the same time, they can't take a boycott from us either. Listen, Dr. King showed us one good year. One good year. Or it could be permanent. But one good year of boycott, sustained boycott,
Yeah, let it be perfect.
they will change laws and it will break businesses. One good year. One sustained year. That's all. And listen, if we do one sustained year and make an example.
You niggas ain't gonna listen because they worry about this. This is all they worry. All it take, like I'm gonna show you again, all it take. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. And y'all back in them stores. I hope this short live, bring some awareness to those that still eating that motherfucking bourbon dog and plastic rice. Y'all like your fried wings, fried hard, your fried pigeon, fried hard, and soggy ass fries when they get to your door. It's wet from the moisture from the styrofoam. You like your sweet tea from the faucet water, the dirty ass faucet water. So, hopefully y'all feel bad. At least hopefully I made y'all feel bad about it or something, man. Until then, man, Lake Ave Radio Show, man. And we shining out, you heard?
Lake Ave Radio Show.
K the boss.
Brought to you by Lake Ave Radio.
You are now tuned in to the Lake Ave Radio. Brought to you by Lake Ave Reefy. Come and hear the show. Share and subscribe. It's a whole nother vibe. Watch a real street nigga go live. Give you all the real facts, the real deal. Show you how the hood feel. Black politics, the current events, you might get the chills. It's just a day in the life of the culture. All my youngins tap into an educated soldier. Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. If you down and stressed out, make sure you know your worth. Go and hustle for yours. Get your face out the dirt, cause your heart's still beating. It can be way worse. 1500, we got it out the mud. We all love the hood, but the streets show no love. We on all platforms, come and listen to the truth. It's a Ski Vasquez, I lit a fire in the booth.
Always trust everyone to be themselves, but trust in the fact that you can see them well. I mean, it was like, trust. It takes too much energy to not trust someone. I mean, it takes too much energy. You only gotta stay 2 steps ahead of them, whatever. But trust them to be there.
Alright, to be themselves.
Trust the snake to fight you. Trust the lion to lie. Trust the thief to steal from you. Trust them to be there. But know them when you see them.